Second mic. There we go. But no beating around the bush this time. Today we're playing Elden Ring. And it's gonna be hard as fuck. Hard as nails. Give me just a second. Okay. Elden Ring is here. There we go. Okay, it's getting the audio. Beautiful. And there we are. Welcome to the stream, everyone. So, I've been missing playing Elden Ring because it's been a while since I've had my controller with me, because right now my controller is residing at a friend's home because we play games on the weekends, and yeah. But I recently remembered that I have a second one. It is a way worse controller, but it works, and I just want to play some Elden Ring. And for today, we are about to do something real fucking hard, real fucking tough. This is the usual drip that I use in Elden Ring, okay? And this is my equipment, which of course I've given it for myself with Cheat Engine, but we cannot go further than level 1. We cannot level up. That's the challenge. Have I done this before? Close to this. I have gotten to the last 2 bosses of the game with a not level 1 build, but just without leveling up, with the Knight build. The class that you start with the Knight. And I've been able to get all the way till the last 2 bosses in the game without using any bullshit, without using any cheeses whatsoever, just playing the game cleanly. Just by knowing how to dodge the bosses and shit. So that's what we're gonna do. But this time is gonna be way more difficult. Because again, it's level 1, I tank way less, and at a certain point the game will basically just become a... Can you dodge every single hit, yes or no? That's gonna be the question every single time. If I cannot dodge something, I'm gonna die. More than likely. And also, this game is slightly better balanced now because I'm using the Reforged mod. So enemies don't do that much damage in comparison to the base game, but enemies are way harder in this mod, like way fucking harder. No, 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 no. We are not getting a single level on this thing. Yeah, basically that's the idea for this run, and we are just gonna try to play for a long fucking while today. Why? Why? Why, Amadita? Indeed, why? Why not? Why not? Because I can. I guess that's the answer. Because I can and because I want. And because it's really fun to just have to use the basic essentials. It's you and the game. There's no bullshit in between. So, also a very interesting thing about playing like this is because you don't have any access whatsoever to any levels, most of the content just becomes optional. Most of the content becomes, oh, do I need a specific item from that place? If the answer is yes, you go there. If the answer is no, you don't need to do it because you cannot level up. So for the most part, most of the run consists on fighting the bosses themselves. So also because we are playing Reforged, I check the quick start options, so I don't even need to do this place to get the map and shit. Like, it's already unlocked, as you can see. And I have already spoke to Melina and shit. It's like the challenge runner option. You just click on it and you skip like the first 3 steps of the whole process. But you know the smithing stone places, right? Well, speaking about that, so in Reforged, it is way harder to get upgrading materials because you cannot just go and get the items you give to the lady statue that sells the materials. No, it doesn't work like that. In Reforged, you need to get the materials yourself, and after you like, for example, this is gonna use blacksmithing stones. So let's say I get this weapon to +3, because I just got it to +3. There's no need for me to get any more level 1s anymore, so the game unlocks them for you. That's how it works. When I get this sword to +3, the game's gonna sell them to me on the weaponsmith. I know it was you with the... Oh, yeah, of course. But it's been a while. I didn't remember if we spoke about this or not. So, a lot of the materials, honestly, like, they are supposed to drop from enemies, but I just want to take a quick swing at Margit right now. Also, the reason I gave this to myself is because you cannot use the rapier without this. You cannot. I am level 1. I have 10 points in each stat, so this is a freebie. This is a freebie. But everything else, I'll need to get it myself. Also, I mean, this drip, I love this drip. You gotta let me use it. I'm sorry. So immediately, this is gonna be extremely fucking useful. Because we can get the talisman that gives us a little bit more health, a little bit more carrying capacity and shit. Like, that's gonna be slightly useful till it's not. Because it's percentage based, which means, yeah, at some point it's not even gonna make a difference. I cannot get more health. Now let's just give Margit a try, just like this. Everyone, wife, what is the skin? This is the drip that I usually use. This is the drip that I that I created for my Malenia challenge, and I really like her. So, oh my god! So yeah, I'm gonna use her like this. I always use this same drip, but I change the names, and it has to be like something thematically appropriate. Like, for instance, we are using a rapier, and because we're using a rapier, that's her name, it's Rapier Rosalind. Okay, so there we go. Also, I should probably invest in the class system for this reason. I don't think I'm gonna be using Dancer yet, but at some point I will definitely be using Dancer. For now, because these bosses are not very good in the parrying department, I'll just be using the base one. What about Malenia? What do you mean? You mean the drip? I mean, I can even drop this if you consider this cheating. I can actually drop it. Actually, no, I cannot do that yet. But when I get the tailoring tools, I can give just the look of the armor to myself, and the armor won't do anything. But I mean, this is not an official run that I'm gonna send anywhere. This is just for fun. I like this rip. I'll stay with it. So Margit's way harder on this mod. He's way fucking harder. He has a couple of changes.
In search of the Elden Ring, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Yeah, that's enough. Let's try it. With a +1 weapon. Okay, that timing completely fucked me up. I knew I was gonna get hit by that. That is his most difficult combo to dodge, by the way. You can, if you dodge just on time, you can dodge backwards there. The alternative is, I always get confused. I don't know if I need to dodge to the left or to the right. The little weight roll in this mod feels bad. What do you mean? It looks so good. I love it so much. It looks like a Bloodborne quickstep. That's the reason I use it. I like it so much that it would feel weird going to the normal one. Are you gonna do the follow-up or not? There we go. Come on, brother. Okay, danger. And of course, that's not a surprise at all, actually. Like, I should know. If you're in neutral and you try to heal, he's gonna punish that heal. It's always been that way. I don't know why I get surprised. It looks good but feels bad. I don't agree. Yeah, of course, like because it's Oh damn, I don't have a buff on this. Because it's just aesthetic. The whole aesthetic thing. It's 100% personal opinion, of course. But in my case, I've gotten so used to it that if he canceled his own ability right there, that was some bullshit. You wanna do a follow up? Yes, you are, motherfucker. You can actually jump that tail attack, which I always forget to do because I can absolutely recognize when he's gonna do that. So yeah, that follow up he does with with the Fate Knife, you can get hit by the first hit and then dodge the second, and it's not a big deal. It's not gonna one-shot you. Like, there's no way it one-shots you, so there's no... It's not an issue whatsoever. See? I could have jumped that. Okay, this is the window to heal. He falls down way faster in the mod. The timing is a little bit different when he does the... And he can also do that, which he cannot do in the base game until you fight more gods, so... There we fucking go, come here. Easy. Oh, come on. This controller feels so weird. I need my OG controller back. Easy money. So far so good. So far so good. I guess the experience, No, you need to throw it and get a mouse and keyboard. This is the only video game series that I play with a controller. This is the only one that I play with a controller, because it honestly just feels so good to have, like, everything close to your hands. And the main reason for me using a controller in this game and now in others is that you don't need to move the camera around most of the time. Because you, for the most part, you just lock the camera on an enemy, and that's about it. I play every single other type of game with a mouse plus keyboard, because most of what I play you need to aim and shoot. That's a very good reason to use a mouse and keyboard, but yeah, Souls is different. Because for the most part, you can just lock the camera on the enemy, and then you have your whole... the whole list of actions that you can do with your character. All of them are so close to your hands. But I played Armor Core with mouse plus keyboard, and it was way better. Because there's a lot of camera moving you can do in that game, which you don't do in Elden Ring or Dark Souls. So this boss is done, and now we have 3 talisman slots that are absolutely not filled whatsoever. So we should probably get something useful in there. One of them is 100% gonna be the stamina talisman, and the other one, oh, well, shit, I don't know actually. What is very clear though is that we need to get some upgrades for the sword and some upgrades for the Estus Flask. So yeah, for now we'll just do that, and also hopefully get some Ashes of War from this guy. Get the eye that gives you... I mean, true. There's only a problem though. There's only a problem. Well, a couple of them actually. So, first problem. You cannot use the teleport anymore to get there. You cannot get the teleport to go there. And because you cannot use the teleport, the only way to go there is surviving Celia. Because you need to do the puzzle in Celia to open the door. And then get to that castle. And also, by the way, half of the Dectus medallion, it's not there. Like, it's not there. You gotta earn them. But yeah, that is a very good option. Which would get me killed at some point in the game, and I don't believe that is that good damage-wise, because, like, what's 10 more points in different stats when this sword primarily scales with dexterity? And the disadvantage is that if something wasn't gonna one-shot me before, if I'm using that talisman, then it's 100% gonna one-shot me. So there's no, I cannot level up. I cannot do that. Yeah. That's actually the best option that I can get, but of course, that's a long ass quest that I have to do. That is a long ass quest. And you have to do it at level 1. Just in case you had forgotten about that, I need to do all of it at level 1. Which isn't the easiest thing to do. Also, you know what? Because I'm trolling right now, okay? I'm gonna get some graces open. Because I cannot even go down to the Pumpkinhead boss without having to interact with something first. Because again, like, this mod changes everything. So I'm gonna go open some graces, like this one for instance. This is perfect. And I'm gonna go buy some stuff from the traders that I can get my hands on, so I can get some levels onto this sword. I cannot level up. I always forget. There we go. Oh, hello, lady.
May I have a pleasure? I am the witch. I'd heard tanned upon.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
I was in try torrents. Tis the summon there, the spirit now it is that. Forgive, I doubt we. How long will it be for the time?
Other times that I'm doing like a walkthrough live, I usually try to explain the lore to anyone that is on the stream, but I'm not feeling like it this time. Like, this is gonna be strictly gameplay. Let me get this, and this is the thing that I need the most. This YouTube is stupid. I am trying to put to your weapon. Oh, so something to my weapon bleed. Yeah, like the fucking. I'm gonna have to change something. Like, if that's what default moderation is, I'm gonna just turn it off. It pisses me off. I'm just gonna turn moderation off for my streams, honestly. Like, if at some point, for some godforsaken reason, I get big enough that I need a moderator, then I'm getting a moderator, not an auto moderator. Someone that actually does what I ask them to. So yeah, that's bullshit. So with this thing, you can unlock classes with that item that I just bought, and each trader has one. Like, every single trader in the game has one of them, but each trader has a more expensive one. Like, that first one was like 1,000 runes. If I'm not mistaken, I have bought some of them for like 30,000, which isn't a joke at all. Okay, so there's another trader around here, so let's see if he has some smithing stones. There he is. Please don't come. I'm gonna cry if you come.
What do you need? I don't want any.
Okay, he has one. There we go. And look at this, another one. Beautiful. And how many of them do we have? 2. That's fucking nothing. That is literally nothing. But there's still a couple of places that we need to go. So yeah, let's do all of this boring stuff first. Let's do all of the boring stuff first. And yeah, then we can just play the game. So as I was explaining, this ain't my first time trying to do a level 1 run. the closest thing that I've gotten to completing it is a different save game that I have, in which I chose the soldier class, which has a little bit more health and just a smidge more damage. And I got to Godfrey. And when I say Godfrey, I don't mean the early version. No, 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 no. I mean the pre-final boss version. I got there, and I'm still there, and I want to finish that run. And I was gonna finish the game and then go to the DLC, which, oh, yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Level 1 DLC doesn't sound very fun. I know how to technically... I know how to technically no-hit some of the bosses in the DLC, but technically it's a very different thing to actually get on them. Like Mesmer, no issues whatsoever. I know how to no-hit the motherfucker. And in fact, I know how to no-hit the final boss of the DLC. I've done it before. But, Relana? Oh boy, Relana's gonna be a pain in the ass. So the reason for me coming here is this. Also, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing about the runes, the rune pieces, because this mod adds these like little collectibles. And you can level up certain stats with this. So maybe I will allow that for myself. Maybe not the health, maybe not the max HP, you know. Because you can get like 5 free points per stat. I could get to 15 points in each one of the stats if I collected enough of these runes, which I've never done. But yeah. You don't have to kill her? Yeah, I know. I know that I don't have to kill her. Just like I don't have to kill Malenia to complete the game, but I'm not gonna allow myself to not kill Malenia at level 1. Do you know what I mean? I know I can do it, so I'm doing it for fun. What is this fighting sound? What? You mean? Oh shit! That was my fault. Oh no! That was my fault. Yeah. So I forgot to mute the video from the waiting room, and it has like a fight against Malenia in one part. So you probably were hearing Malenia fighting. Yeah. That was 100% my fault, and it should be fixed now. Damn, I feel very stupid at this point. Waiting room, there it is. It's muted. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. I'm still kind of a noob in regarding to streaming content. Also, look at this. Oh come on, this self-filed soldier here. I think it's so cool that you can find like enemies placed in specific zones of the map, so it like tells you the story a little better. Because yeah, of course there could be a Malenia soldier around these parts. They had to go fight Radahn after all, so it makes sense. They had to travel all the way down from up there. Why don't you stream at multiple platforms? Because for the most part, I just want to grow my YouTube channel. And as you probably know, I upload Warframe videos. It's just that I want to get my audience accustomed to the idea that Warframe is not the only game that I play. Because last time that I got fed up with Warframe and got angry at the game or something, like I left the channel for like almost a whole year, you know? And I don't want that to happen. If I want to take a breather from a game, I'll just upload some different content, and I just want people to get used to the idea that could happen at some point. And also, but mainly the main reason Twitch is very censorious. Twitch is very, very, very censorious. So I literally have no interest. Guts, hello there. Okay, so if there's a character called Guts in my chat, is this mythic or is this someone else? That's the question. Is this like a mythic alt account, or is this someone new? So just in case, hello mythic, welcome to the stream. And if not, if you are not, hello Guts, welcome to the stream. Did I get bored from Warframe? Not right now. I'm having a lot of fun, and my channel is popping right now for what I'm used to. I'm having a lot of fun with the game and uploading a lot of interesting shit. So yeah, no, not bored with Warframe at all. It's just that I just don't like streaming Warframe. I like playing it. I like speaking about it. I like sharing ideas about it. I'm playing with my friends, especially. But streaming, unless I have a really active chat and we're speaking about the game or the meta or whatever, I just don't think it's very fun to stream. I just don't like it. So I don't stream Warframe most of the time. That's a whole thing. So we should probably get the grace here. No, that's my first time here. I'm happy to meet a fellow Elden Ring addict. Yeah. I have been playing Souls games since 2010. And Elden Ring is my favorite. I've been playing this game for more than 1,000 hours at this point. And this is a modded stream. We are playing Elden Ring Reforged. We are playing Elden Ring Reforged, and the idea is that I'm trying to do a level 1 run. I have known this guy like you. Yeah, you probably saw Mythic at some point in the chat. So I'm gonna go get this. Oh, come on. Some things, some disclaimers here. If this is your first time watching Elden Ring Reforged, because again, like, this is a modded version of the game. If this is your first time seeing Reforged, a lot of shit is gonna feel a little bit different. You're gonna have a lot of questions, like, what did just happen there? No more. Okay. For instance, look at this dodge animation. If you are nimble weight, you can do this. Also, you can do this to dodge certain attacks, and it feels really good. Also, there's like a new attack that you can do, and I have not practiced it enough, but you can do this essentially. You have like attack dodge, doing heavy attack and dodge at the same time. There's like a combo system in which if you hit the spot just on the perfect timing, you do more damage and more poise damage. I got 300 hours on Elden Ring, and so far I've been enjoying Elden Ring so much I did a level 1 run and Deathless, and I beat both. Damn! Was it like legit, or was it abusing like meta stuff? Because the thing about me is, I will fucking learn that boss till I can beat it with whatever. I am not gonna use anything that can nuke a boss. I'll just learn the boss till I can almost no hit it. That's my way of doing things. I think it's really slow, but it's also very rewarding to do. You sound very Spanish, are you? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, sir. So no bleed. I mean, bleed is not overpowered in this mod, Amedita. It's not. I can absolutely use it. I beat Elden Ring without any summon, just normal run. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I didn't even mean summons. I mean like because a lot of people just spam Ashes of War. Because Ashes of War are completely overpowered, at least in base Elden Ring. I'm gonna use my full moveset if possible. I'll drop you a link later, and you can see what I mean. I know very little Spanish. It is a very difficult language. A very difficult language. And just like in English, we have so many different variations of the language that sometimes we don't even understand each other. Like if the first time you speak with someone from the south of here, like it's a cultural shock. They're gonna be using so many different phrases that you have never heard of, so many different words, and also the accent. The accent is really different. I beat Elden Ring with Mimic Tier. I'm sorry I'm playing so much because of that. It's okay. Like the thing about Elden Ring is there are no difficulties for a reason. It is designed so everyone has the exact same experience, and you the player, you can mediate the amount of difficulty that you want to get depending on your gear. And that's just fucking perfect, to be honest. That's just perfect. No need for several difficulties, just give the tools to the players and the players will find whatever they want to use. I am planning to do the Elden Ring DLC on my level 1 run, but not now because I was very tired from the main game, especially Malenia. Malenia is my favorite boss. I am so hyped to get to her again. I love her so much. I love this girl. Actually, I used to hate her. I used to hate Malenia, but learning to no-hit Malenia taught me so much about the game. So basically what I'm saying is that she made me appreciate this game way more. And because of that, she's my favorite boss. I don't think she's the best boss in the game. She's not. She has a lot of issues, which some of them are fixed in this mod. But, yeah. I just love Malenia. Yeah, of course. There's no shame in summon. Especially your first times playing the game. Yeah, she's very hard. She's extremely hard. There's no shame. It's just like in Warframe. Like I was doing a stream yesterday with my subs, and we were speaking about the statistics that they released about which Warframes are the most used, which weapons are the most used, and shit. You know. And of course, the most optimal shit, the most brain-dead things to use were the most popular. But it's like, it makes sense. It is sometimes a hard game that you need to grind for a long time, and people have easy lives. You might not want to waste hours and hours of your life to grind something. You sometimes just want to have some fun, just relax, get something overpowered, and just start killing the shit and get what you need, and it's completely okay. I don't have any issues whatsoever with people using good, strong things in games. I just have an issue when people then complain that the meta is boring. Because it's like, my brother in Christ, you are deciding the meta. Stop using it. That's my issues. And my favorite boss in Elden Ring is Mesmer. Yes! Mesmer is incredible. It's incredible. The best boss in the DLC for sure. The best boss in the DLC for sure. And nah, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. Mesmer is the best boss in Elden Ring. Like, for sure. It is incredible. Like, my only complaint with Mesmer is that I wish he was harder, to be honest. I wish he was even harder. It's incredible. What a boss. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, because, again, like, I'm just, at least we're having a conversation, you know, but I'm doing all the boring stuff right now, just getting the maps and the graces and the flask upgrades and shit. And I know it's boring, but, you know, it's, it comes with the territory of playing this game. Don't worry. Like, if, oh my god! Like, if for some godforsaken reason I get to Malenia today, which, it's not gonna happen, let me tell you that, it's not gonna happen, but if for some reason we get to Malenia today, or some of these days, I'll try to explain every single attack and how to dodge it and shit. I can help you with that. Where's the thing that I'm looking for, though? I don't seem to be able to find it. There's like a... There it is. That's what I was looking for. Oh, come... Oh! Please have mercy upon my soul. Come on. One thing I hate about Elden Ring is farming, because sometimes I just want to try a new build or different things, and I can unless I have to throw some more hours. Well, well, I have never farmed in Elden Ring. Like, for the most part, what I do is I just plan ahead what type of character I'm gonna be using, and I do thematic builds. So usually, like, I mean, it's not like I'm playing a duelist and suddenly I think, yo, I need 60 intelligence for this spell. That is never gonna happen to me. And then it just becomes expected. Like, yes, I know that around this boss I should have gotten enough runes to be around this level, you know. And of course, the fact that I've been practicing the game so much that I can honestly legit try to do a challenge like this one, that also gives you a lot of freedom, because suddenly you don't need to be that level, do you? Whenever you can actually dodge most things. Nice horse, buddy. Sure do. Where are my runes though? There they are. Okay. Mesmer was so fun. I beat him in 10 tries. 10 tries? Damn, you're a good player. I enjoyed him so much. My friend from the US, in the other half, hated so much he died like 144 times. Dear Lord, holy, that's a lot of attempts. That's a lot of attempts. And also, Merita, I haven't answered your question still. Like, you were asking if I was gonna be using some bleed. Maybe. I mean, if it works better than nothing, because again, remember that I have no stats whatsoever fucking ever. But if it works better, sure, I can use bleed. Which of course it's gonna have to wait till we get to Nokron for the most part, because in Nokron is where you get the black whetstone, and that's what you use to get that infusion. Again, for now I'm just doing all the boring stuff, but we'll get there. I am hyped to fight Godric. He's one of my favorite bosses. I think he's a better tutorial than Margit. I know it wouldn't make any sense story-wise to swap their positions. Wouldn't make any sense, but honestly, I think Godric is a way better teacher than Margit is. It's also easier. I think Promise Corson Radan was too hard and not fun, and I wish he was like Mesmer in the sense that he could have been fair and fun instead of just hard as fuck. I mean, I'm biased because I can no-hit the motherfucker. And my only complaint about him, honestly, is that he legit had an almost undodgeable attack. Almost undodgeable. Like, an attack so difficult, so quick, that even if you knew it was coming, the timing to dodge it was so fucking tight that most of the times you were gonna get hit anyways. Which is his double cross attack. And they nerfed it. Boss fixed. I still think he's worse than Mesmer, but the rest of his kit, yeah, it's really hard to dodge, but you can figure it out. And why do I know that? Because I figured it out myself. I didn't need any guides or whatever, I just played the boss to learn him. Till I learned him, and then I won. Hopefully I can do that again. Because of course, I was not fighting the guy at level 1. That's, yeah, that was not happening. My favorite weapon is Nagakiba. I know people hate bleed, but it's like not like Rivers of Blood or Movable Experiment. Yeah, it's a very good weapon. Nagakiba is incredible. It's also the best katana in the game because of its flexibility and range. You can do just whatever. You can even go strength with the Nagakiba if you're using a strength build. It is incredibly good. So versatile. Also an extremely good PvP build using the Nagakiba. Which, of course, most people nowadays, they don't even give a shit about Elden Ring PvP and shit. I like myself some PvP, but of course, you're not you're not in the mood to do that every single day. I'm a PvE player most of the time because I play these games for the mood, for the challenge, for the lore. But people that only play Souls games for the PvP scare me. I'm in Millennia on my level 1 with short Nishin, Bill, Cross Naginara, and double slash bleed Nagakiba. Damn. That is a cool ass cosplay. I have a Sekiro drip. I don't know if I have it on this account, but I have a Sekiro drip. No, I'm not gonna level up. Yeah, no. Wait a minute. Should it be okay? So +1, +2, +3. Okay, then +4. Wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the most that I'm gonna get is +4. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Like I stopped playing the game for a month, and suddenly obvious things become things that I need to remind myself of. Weird. You know the Guts. Which platform do you play Elden Ring on? Do you play on PC? Do you play on PlayStation? Xbox? Can I get Frost now? Not yet. I can get Frost as soon as I reach Raya Lucaria. Okay, there we go. So we got the upgrades, and now we can speak to the guy down here. And we can get some more smithing stones. And then it's time to do Godric. Which again is also technically optional, you know, but I'm gonna... The idea is that I'm gonna fight every single boss that I would fight on a normal run. Playing on PS4 Pro, but I'm buying a PC in 1 month, and I'm buying Elden Ring as soon as possible. Okay, so. Play this mod. Play this mod. You need to play this mod. Don't be scared about modding and shit. Just find someone that can explain it to you. This mod is piece easy to install, and it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna make you feel like a new player again. It's incredible. It changes so many things. It adds so much stuff, but absolutely respecting everything that the base game did perfect. So yeah, like get this mod as soon as possible, brother. You can Sekiro parry with this mod. I'm not even kidding. You can Sekiro parry with this mod. Yes, this mod is real. This exists. You can parry the fuck out of Malenia. Yes, it is incredible. The convergence mode. I don't think I'm gonna ever try it because it's gonna be so different to I don't want to learn three different versions of the same game. Like I don't think my brain can handle that much. Like it's enough that I remind most of the things both from the base game and the DLC. The DLC. Both from the base game and the modded version of the game. So imagine if I need to if I need like 3 versions. That would be absurd. What's that? Oh, and Seeth. Which is probably only gonna work for katanas, but this mod changes some stuff, so maybe it works for the rapier. Who knows? We can try. Also, I could probably go get Golden Vow. But it's just a pain in the ass to recast because the animation is too long. Okay, and now I'll be able to get just one more of these ones. And we can get the weapon to level 4. And another change, another big change this mod has. There are mostly no smithing stones on caves. Look at this. Not a smithing stone, but killing enemies in the mines can drop you the materials. So you are incentivized to actually play the game instead of just running from everything. Which is so refreshing. It is so refreshing to do. You have to actually play the game and not just do essentially a boss rush. Drop me something, will ya? Damn. Oh, that's one. That's one. That's all we need. That's literally all we need. There it is. Easy money. Oh, the rats. So the reason I'm using a rapier is because this is one of those weapons that has such a low stamina cost, and the animation is so quick that you can essentially just learn, commit the moves of the boss to your heart, and you can weave attacks between each attack of the boss and still have enough time to dodge. And you can absolutely do that with most bosses. You can just attack them in the middle of their combos, and it feels so fucking good to do. That's the reason I use the rapier. I know it's a very boring looking weapon, but it is so fun to actually use. I've been playing Souls games for 7 months, and I beat 2 Souls games. I beat Elden Ring maybe over 50 times, but I also beat Bloodborne 3 times, plus both games DLCs. Damn. The only Souls that I hadn't played yet was Bloodborne, and now I can play Bloodborne on PC. Now I can do it. You can emulate it already. I have a stream doing it, by the way. It fucking works. I'm crossing my fingers that Sony behaves themselves and they don't fucking throw the project off, but like right now, like I could just click a quick success on my desktop, and I could just start playing Bloodborne right now. So yeah, it took me 10 years, but I finally managed to play it. What happened to the Bloodborne run? I'm probably waiting to see what happens. I'm waiting to see what happens with the Sony situation, because I want the emulator to get better. I just want it to be better. I'm not gonna uninstall it or anything. And the biggest thing is, as I always tell you, Ahmedita, the streaming for me is very inconsistent because I'm a YouTube channel first and a streamer second, and my life does so many spins. I'm gonna start working again in less than 1 month. I finally found a fucking job, so even if I want to stream, like, I wouldn't even know which days for how many hours. Like, it's gonna be busy. I wish I could just stream every single day. I honestly wish. Because I really like doing it. There we go. Congrats, man. Thank you. Like, it took me like 6 months. Like, no one fucking wanted me. And these guys dropped from the ceiling, and they were like, Joe, I know you haven't sent us your curriculum, but do you want to work with us? And I was like, yes. And it's like, oh, do you also want like literally double the money you were earning before? And it's like, yes, please. I will take that. I will take that. No issues. Sure. I think after playing Elden Ring and Bloodborne so much, I find Dark Souls 3 is easy. I literally beat every boss I fought in less than 3 days. Dark Souls 3 is very easy. We knew nothing. We didn't know what was coming when that game released. We weren't ready for Elden Ring. We were not ready for this game. Agreed. Hard agree. Dark Souls 3, after playing Elden Ring, is so goddamn easy. It is still a very good game, don't get me wrong. I love Dark Souls 3. If we're speaking about Dark Souls, strictly Dark Souls, I don't know if Dark Souls 1 or 3 are my favorite. Which, by the way, there are some crazy motherfuckers that are doing a complete mod for Dark Souls 3 that literally turns it into a different game. They are making a Dark Souls 3 prequel. It's called Dark Souls 3 Arc Thrones. And the demo released like a year ago, and it's like a 20-hour run for the demo. Okay, I'm gonna drop you guys I'm gonna drop you a link. You're gonna see some shit. You're gonna see some shit. I'm gonna drop you a link here because I can do it. Shut up, Gustav. Dark Souls 3 Arts. Okay. And this is coming out at some point. Look at this shit, boys. This is absurd. This is absurd. Oh, Merita, you know about that. Cool, cool. There's also a sequel to Dark Souls 1 in the workings, also made by a fan. But that is way more stuck. That is stuck as shit. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Yes, there's also a it's literally Dark Souls 1 2. It's a game that starts the very moment Dark Souls 1 finishes, but it is kind of stuck in development hell. The main dev has a really busy life. At some point, I'm hoping it will come out at some point. I tried the demo and it was incredible. It had some very good ideas. Very good ideas. I am so hyped for that. It's called Dark Souls 1 Nightfall. Not to be confused with Elden Ring Night Rain. Not to be confused with that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get the stamina regeneration talisman or the max HP one. So we are gonna do that, I think. We are gonna do that. Oh no, are you fucking kidding me? I cannot get it. I cannot get it. I cannot get it because I pressed the quick start option. So you don't even spawn here. You spawn outside. So you cannot open the door from this. I'm gonna give it to myself. I'm gonna give it to myself because I cannot get it. There's no way for me to get it. I was not expecting that. Damn, what a shame. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I've been going to people's streams who are new to learning, and I would help them and guide them because it's fun sharing my knowledge. It's good to share knowledge, but if it's literally their first time, please don't spoil them whatsoever mechanically. I think it's always better so people suffer through the game, and when they are stuck, then you offer them a hand. Because if not, you're just essentially breaking their experience. I think like the first time you play one of these games is like sacred. It's sacred to me. I've done the same, and I finally found this guy, and he's now with DJ. If you're talking about me, thank you very much. Talismans, were Earth's favor. There it is. That's the talisman we needed. Fixed. Okay, but I need to actually go and get the stamina one, though. I actually need to go and get the stamina one myself. Okay, okay, that's perfect. If you just ask them, perfect. It should be... I think it's either here or here. I always get confused. Okay, let's go. So it makes me a little sad that most people are just not streaming this game anymore. At some point, it will Oh, hello, Mythic. I found the other you. So someone wrote something in chat, and I think that the guy is called Guts, and I was like, yo, is this like a Mythic alt account? My mental health hasn't been the same since you stopped streaming this game. Oh. Oh, thank you, Mythic. I also miss you being here. If I'm completely honest, I also miss this a little bit. Again, as always, like this is not gonna be a consistent schedule or anything, because as I was explaining before, I just found a fucking job finally, and I'm gonna have even less time. But at least I'll try. I have officially started this run, so let's see where I can go. My brother, come join me. I found a guy struggling with a boss, so I just told him that it's weak to fire, and he snapped at me. Oh, I mean, I don't think you were in the. Like, I don't think it was your fault there at all. Like, I don't consider this like. It's not like, oh, if you just move backwards in all of this attack, every single one of his attacks will miss. You know, it's not like you're literally telling how to win. It's, oh, by the way, if you use fire, you're gonna do a little bit more damage. Like, it's not like if you use the correct type of damage, the boss is just suddenly gonna implode. Unless, of course, you're speaking about the flower in the DLC.
Are you here as a customer?
That's the only exception, though. That's the only one.
I must have.
Ever since I found out about Souls games, I started worshipping Hidetaka Miyazaki. I mean, I don't say things like worship, uh, like that willy nilly. When I say Souls games are my religion, I am for the most part joking. But of course, I cannot deny that I have used so much of my time both to learn them, to play them, and to understand what the fuck is going on in them, that at that point, it wouldn't be exactly a lie to say that it's my religion, right? I will never join you. Obi-Wan told me everything. You killed my father. Damn, talk about a blast from the past, dude. Holy shit. Okay, so this is a new mechanic from Reforged. You cannot just get into the you cannot just go inside inside the caves and get the items. You actually need to interact with these thingies, and it's made so enemies target you while you're trying to do it, so they fight you, so you have to fight them. Basically, another instance of this mod telling you to play the fucking game. Like, this mod wants you to play the game. They don't want you to just rush through everything, they want you to fucking play. And I appreciate the fuck out of that. So, yep. Oh my god! Hitboxes are perfect! I low profile that shit. Okay, let me do this. Oh, come on! Where? Where are you? Where is this fucker? Oh, hello. I must be blind or something. There we go. Okay. Mythic says, I actually haven't watched Elden Ring in a while. You're gonna give me the itch to download it again, and I hate that. Brother. Like, when like, the fucking next time I see this game on sale, if you still haven't bought it, like, I'm this fucking close to just give it to you as a present, bro. You have no fucking idea. At least you only have to buy the DLC at that point, you know. But because I know that you want to be able to play Reforged and shit in the newer version, so yeah. I want to start making Elden Ring content where I would make guide videos and I would make ranking videos for weapons and talismans. I mean, that's cool. The thing is, there's already so much people that already do that. You know, it's like it's so hard to find a niche for Elden Ring content because if you try to do like challenge runs, a lot of people are gonna be better than you. If you try to do like build videos, like most people don't care about that anymore because most people that are still playing this game do their own builds. Like it's so hard to make content for a game like this. It is so profitable and so good to do like during the first year of release and just after the DLC comes out. But afterwards, like the interest just dies down really fast. I might do some content for Night Rain if Night Rain is good because even if it's the worst game they have made up until this point, I'm buying it day one. It's a FromSoft game. Of course, I'm gonna get it. But yeah, hopefully, what I'm expecting from Night Rain is that it looks like it's gonna be a roguelike Souls, and I love roguelike games, and I love Souls. So, I mean, no brainer for me, right? Of course, I'm gonna try that. Okay. Let's go fortunes, bold, dancer. Let's unlock this thing. This is the best fucking thing since sliced bread. There we go. Do so much max HP. Doesn't matter because now I can deflect, motherfuckers. And it is so fun to do. Also, Mythic, by the way, remember when I sent you that screenshot from the level 10 run that I did? Well, that run has made me love Moog so much. Moog in this mod is incredible. Malenia is still my favorite boss, but I think Moog is the best boss in the base game. And it's not even close, I think. It's incredible. Funny story, I started Elden Ring Guts run where I played with Guts build and I was using greases not for damage but for the visuals. I also used to do that. In fact, I was streaming a Guts playthrough and I stopped. I fucking stopped. Mythic was watching that. But yeah, it's always like randomly something will happen in my life and I'll stop having the time. For instance, like recently my mother broke her leg like really badly and I had to basically do everything for her for like 2 months straight. Now she's finally recovering some freedom of movement and shit. So she doesn't rely on me that much anymore. But yeah, I had to basically stop streaming for 3 months. I only want to make content for fun. I'm not trying to make money. I just think it's fun. Of course, like your main motivation has to be to do it for fun. But let me be real clear with you. I also don't do content for the money because I have a job. And when I started, I also had a job at that point. So I don't do it for the money. I don't think I'm ever gonna earn any decent money from doing this. But still, if you upload something and no one watches it, at first you don't care, but at some point you start thinking, maybe I'm not good enough. You know, you start to overthink things, and it's not fun. Like even having a relatively small audience, like for instance, just like me, like I am trying to get to 1,000 subs. I'm at around 700 at this point, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my channel because there's people that always come back that like me and my content, and they just come back, and that makes me very happy because I know I'm providing something to them, you know. But if I didn't even have like 100, I would be a little bit sad after all this time, you know. There has to be a healthy mix of both. You have a student, damn. Again, a shame that I don't upload Elden Ring content and I just stream from time to time, you know. I wish I could stream this game every single day. Oh no! Okay, student. So first lesson for today. Don't die like that in front of an audience. That's the first lesson for today. Don't do what I just did, okay? That was pathetic. And I should find another one after this. Exactly. Yeah, that was pathetic. I was being like, yo, yes, I know there's a guy here, and he always tries to grab you, and I die. Of course I die. Oh Lord, they're coming. They're coming, and they're hungry. Yeah, just like that. Also, I think there's a... Oh, I'm realizing something. I think I've just realized how to get some smithing stones from this place that I have never gotten before, and I had never realized how to do it till now. I think I've just thought of Okay, I'll show it to you guys. So, uh, 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 can you see from... No, you cannot see it from here. I'll just do the quick way down, which is this jump. You can jump here. So, do you see that that sculpture on the floor? It's one of those that whenever an enemy breaks it, it gets you some smithing stones. I literally died falling down 3 times in a row in the same way, in the same spot. Damn. You see that statue right there? Well, I think after 1,000 hours, I finally know how to break it, because that omen guy with the big cleaver, he's not the way. He's not the way to do it. But now I know. Now I know how to do it. Now I know. So we're gonna try that. Because just in case it gives me level 2s. I need level 2s now. Dude, I never play Elden Ring multiplayer in Reforged. I'm scared I won't leave my PC. Brother, I'm playing Reforged Seamless Co-op with a friend right now, and it is insane. We need to plan for everything because we are playing in higher difficulties, and it is tough as shit. We are stuck on Renala. On Renala. We, Souls veterans, stuck on goddamn Renala. I just hate when I see people saying things like Elden Ring needs easy mode. Yeah, I mean, Reforged, Reforged has difficulties. The easiest one is harder than the base game. And it's not like it's the easy difficulty. No, it's like just how the game is if you don't touch anything. All the rest of the difficulties are way higher. And they add more moves to the bosses. And they make enemies more aggressive. And they make enemies fucking get health back if you don't hit them for a while. A lot of crazy shit like that. So we have to do a couple of things here. We need to do a couple of things. And it's like, just remind them. Because there's two types of people. The fucking idiots that, yeah, this game needs an easy mode. The game journals. Let's call them for what they are. The fucking stupid game journals. That's one of the types of people that ask for an easy mode. Okay. And we don't even need to debate them. Like, their opinions have never been legitimate for anything, so we can just ignore them. The other type of people that wants an easy mode is the type of player that honestly thinks they're not capable. And the worst thing you can say to one of those players is, yes, you need an easy mode. You're definitely not fit for this. No. What they need is encouragement. You can do this. I was worse than you the first time. We've all been here. You can do this. I promise. You can beat this game. That's what they need. Or a helping hand. Okay, how do I do this? Am I doing something incorrectly? Well, you can change X, X, and X. And also, have you seen that this attack you are dodging in instead of backwards? Oh, I didn't knew that. Okay, now I know. Now I know how to more efficiently dodge this boss. And look at this. This attempt. I got him like almost close to death. Now I think I honestly believe I can win this time. That's what those players need. Encouragement, not an easy mode. And when they beat the game, they're gonna feel fucking great. Have a hot take, Elden Ring is an easy game without any challenges to hold you back. Yes! But so is the rest of the series. That's the thing, that's what people don't understand. If you use the broken stuff, you're gonna completely destroy the game. But of course, you don't know what the broken stuff is the first time, or you don't know what the broken stuff is your first time around. Unless you go in the community and ask. You don't know. That's the thing. You don't know what the broken stuff is. Yeah, I mean, it's an RPG, and in an RPG you can do RPG things and you just win by the numbers. Like in every single game FromSoft has made, with the exceptional Sekiro. Of course it works like that. Yeah. It's not a hot take, it's true. You're absolutely correct. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys the idea of how to break that sculpture, because I need that shit. I hate these birds. Like, I don't know why Godric has like an army. Like, if Godric just got like 200 of these birds, he would have won the war. What is the build in your opinion? In my opinion, the best build is Faith Arcane Dragon Communion. I mean, if you just spam the fucking dragon, you're gonna kill everything. And also that gives you a lot of flexibility in which type of damage you can use, to the point where you can even inflict heavy damage with rot, which in the base game is broken, and it trivializes the last boss in the DLC. In this mod, rot is honestly just a slightly better version of poison. Rot is very balanced, to the point where I can use it without even feeling dirty. It just works slightly better than poison. Rot is very reasonable here. But I mean, there are so many different builds. There are so many different things you can do. Like, you were speaking about the Nagakiba. I have seen builds with the Nagakiba that can just kill a boss in like... You press L2 5 times, the boss is dead. That's it. As long as you're willing to understand how this game works, you can make everything broken. Okay, so here's the idea. I think you need to bring this troll all the way down to the sculptor. And if this is the way, I've just realized this after 1,000 hours, and I feel stupid. There we go. He can kill the birds for me. Are we gonna have a problem, boy? Come here. Oh, come on. There we go! Oh, get it! Oh, it's 2 level 2. That's incredible. That is incredible. I'm gonna destroy this poor boss. I'm gonna destroy his ass. In fact, like, I don't even feel like getting this weapon to level 5 before going in. I'm just gonna send it. What's this? I'm gonna die here, by the way, guys. I'm gonna get trapped. Look at me. Okay, so there's another level 2 there. I didn't know. Okay. Again, like, you learn something new every single day. I had never noticed that loot. The huge guy with the sword can break this. In my experience, like, I never managed to make him break it. That's why I brought the troll all the way down. Can he do it too? I didn't know that. Okay. Two curved banded swords with lightning affinity, military prosthesis, and with yes, that's absolutely stupid. That's ridiculous. Like you can just spam the jumping attack and it hits the enemy like 6 times in a row, and it insta procs the effects from Millicent's talisman, and it's turbo DPS. It's incredible. That I've tried something similar to that. It is very good. But I every single build that I do it for drip and I do it for thematic purposes. I never do something for viability in this game because I already know that I can beat the whole game with a hand behind my back. I don't need broken builds. I need fun builds or something that looks awesome. That's what I do. Let's just okay. The reason for me sitting down here is swapping out my fortune for the ball because there's no reason for me to use dancer. I'm not gonna be parrying the guy. There we go. Fucking do this. He's slightly harder than in the base. Like he can get access to the 3 Quake combo at the end of the first phase, which is very difficult if you don't notice it on time. It can get you off guard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Jump the first one. Jump the second one. Jumping attack. R1. Keep the pressure up. You can whip a short attack in because we have a fucking rapier. And of course you were gonna hit me there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heal. Jump. Jump again. Jumping attack. Ash of War. You can heal while he does that. It is very clutch to do, but you can. 1, 2. He spams this so much in this mod. Do you see, guys, why I love the rapier so much? Like, can you see why I love this rapier? Is you can just keep fighting the boss. There's no downtime whatsoever. You can just keep fighting the fucking boss, and I find that so engaging. Rapiers are quickly becoming my favorite weapons in this game. I always hated them, in Dark Souls 3 especially. But now, what I don't like is the... yeah, it's way easier than Market. It's way easier. Like, I just don't like power stance ones. I need to beat the game at some point with... yeah, you cannot do the cheese anymore. You actually need to... you actually need to do to dodge the... to dodge the fire. If you try to get behind him on phase change, he's gonna hit you here. Okay, I need to heal. Can I do it? Can I do it? Okay, fuckers! Holy shit, that was... and I got hit still. God damn it. Yeah, we have to try again. My top 5 bosses in Elden Ring based on fun are Mesmer, Malenia, Maliketh, Bale, Margit the Fellowman. Damn. I have something... like, I need to go back to Bale. I haven't fought Bale since the first time I went into the DLC, so yeah, it's a long time coming for me. I think he's gonna be one of my favorite bosses whenever I learn him. Mesmer is easily my favorite boss regarding to fun. But on this mod, maybe it's Malenia because I can parry the fuck out of her like it's Sekiro. Yeah, there's a needle with Scarlet Rot, and I used it the first time I no-hitted Consort Radan on this mod. It is very fucking good. I'll probably get it, but I don't know if I will be able to use it with my stats. But yeah, whenever I get there in the game, I'll try to get it. If I'm not mistaken, you get it from Marais, close to the Marais Castle. And you realize there's some people that say that you cannot react to Godric Storm Assault, which is bullshit. Of course you can. And he always does it like at the end of a chain to like kind of get you away from him. See? Like, it's very predictable. It is very predictable. You just have to dodge backwards or even run, and that's it. Oh, there we fucking go. Come here, baby. I'm gonna shank you with this. Ah! I was doing an no-hit, and he bitch slapped the fuck out of me. Gene, dog, no fucking way. Yes, I made the video for the weapon you asked for. Yes, I did. Shut up. It's very good. How much did that took? Like 15 minutes of my life? It's nothing. For real. Like, it's nothing. And I actually really thought, like, I thought that weapon was interesting, so I just I wanted to try it. Because when you told me the weapon was shit, I might die here. Oh! When you told me the weapon was shit, I was expecting the stats to be like real bad, but then I saw them and I was like, this should work. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work. Okay. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, so I'm not getting used to the new Is it in the same place? I mean the needle? What do you mean? Oh, there's a lot of comments that I have not read yet. You hate Commander Gaius? Shit. I mean, I hated him too at first, but I think it was like 3 months ago or so. I was doing a DLC stream and Mythic was there, and I got good, and I was kind of having fun. Still not my preference. What I hate is the hypo. I cannot stand that animal. But man, I am trying to make him change the weapon. Okay, time to log in, which is harder because I'm pissing myself right now, but I don't want to make a stop this early into the stream. But I'm gonna try to log the fuck in. Oh, come on! I walked way too... Ah! The spacing there was terrible on my part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Just walk backwards there. Damn. There we go. Radagon Sword Shield, I mean, it's good if it allows you to use a weapon that you wouldn't be able to use without. But for the most part, it just makes you take more damage. And 5 points in its damage stat in the early game is nothing. That's literally fucking nothing. It does nothing to you. Okay, can I heal? Yes, I can. Ah, yes. Okay, I understand now. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Oh, no. The delay on that. I got hit by it. Okay, at the end, he does like a... Yeah, at the end, he does another AoE! I need to get used to that. Like, in a normal run, it wouldn't be an issue whatsoever, but I die in, like, 2 hits now. Yeah, look, and he does, like, a final... Oh, no! Are you kidding me? Okay, we're fine. Boom, boom. Last one. And I might be dead. That was clutch. Oh my god, I thought I was able to jump there. Damn. If you die, you will send this fight to your new boss. Do you think my new boss can get this guy at level 1? Do you think my boss can fight Godric one-on-one? I mean, if he actually can beat Godric, I'll probably have to invite him to a beer or something. You know? Brother, imagine you're called to your boss's office, and he goes, "Okay, so I've seen that you stream video games," and you're like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit," and then he goes, "Just wanted to let you know, you're kinda trash at this game. I'm better than you. Know your place." Fucking imagine. I'm the CEO of No Hit. Yeah, I knew he was gonna bit slap me there, but I got a little bit too greedy. Okay, time to heal. Yeah, you need to space yourself, because if you don't space yourself away from him when he's gonna smash the ground, you can technically jump the hit, but he will hit you with his actual weapon, and that's not good. Which is exactly what happened to me there. I jumped, but I still got hit by the weapon itself. So at that point, it's just better to dodge. If you think you're gonna get hit by the weapon, you just need to dodge it. Okay, so... Oh, come on. There we go. GG's, boys! We fucking did it! We fucking did the thing! He actually was tougher than I was expecting. Okay, so some comments. Yeah, so before locking the fuck in, I was trying to explain that, yes, like, just 10 more levels. And also, split between dexterity and strength is honestly nothing. It's nothing. Because when you start the game, your weapon is low level, which means it's not only that it has low base damage, it's that it has bad scaling. Your weapon is not gonna get that much use out of those points until it's almost fully leveled. So the only legitimate reason to use that talisman is the fact that you're getting some free levels on vigor at the only point in the game in which having that low of that negative defense debuff is not gonna hurt you. But in base Elden Ring, when you get around level 35 or so, it stops working. It stops being worth it. Like, there were so many people saying, "Yo, I get one shot in the late game, and I have like a lot of health." They had 45 vigor and that talisman every single time. Like, no wonder you were getting one hit by the bosses. Yeah, the start your head is already solo. There is some exactly. The beginning is very good. I find Sekiro so easy. I beat Lady Butterfly in 17 tries and Gyobu in 4 tries and Genichiro in 5 tries and now in 15. The only boss I found hard was Guardian Ape. So I didn't finish Sekiro until very recently. When I say very recently, I mean like 9 months ago. I had started the game several times, but for some reason it didn't, like, it didn't completely click with me yet. And I always got stuck at the Guardian Ape, by the way. And then I got back and I absolutely fucking smashed the whole game open. The only boss that gave me issues was the Demon of Hatred. And it's an optional boss too, but I wanted to get it. And I got the secret ending on my first try, which was it felt good. It felt really good. Final boss 10 tries. It surprised myself like a lot. I was expecting to get completely destroyed, but still, it says a lot about Sekiro that even with me completely beating the game to a pulp, even then I thought it was incredible. Like, it didn't affect my experience whatsoever. I thought it was like honestly just excellent. My only issue with Sekiro, I don't like the consumable system. I think the consumable system should probably refill and you can upgrade it, like, to have more charges at the same time. Like, make it behave just like it behaves with the healing flask. I don't like the fact that I have to farm money on the early game to be able to use my ninja tools, because that also de-incentivizes the use of ninja tools, which are very strong and very fun. And a lot of people don't know how versatile and good the ninja tools are because they never fucking got the talismans to use them. But yeah, it is an extremely good game. Extremely good. Days Forever buffs? Yes, of course. But again, like, the fact that we can fix those problems because we have a PC and some modding knowledge, it's still a problem that the game has, and I would like it to be gone. Because remember, most people don't replay games. Most people just play a game once and then they fucking get excited for the next product and they wait for the next product to be able to consume it, and it's an endless cycle. It's an endless cycle. This thing that we do in which we replay these games that we love so much, not many people do it. Not many people do it. People don't replay games. They just go to the next thing. I know. I don't like it either, but it's the truth. I'm close to it. Oh, Lies of Peace, incredible! Yo, Mythic, are you still here? If you are still here, you should know, brother. You haven't played Bloodborne, but you like the style, and your other favorite game is Sekiro. Play Lies of P. That game is not a joke. It has to be the only non-FromSoft game that has reached FromSoft level of quality. It's incredible. It's an incredible game. I bought it to give it a chance, and I was dreading it, like, oh, this is not gonna be good, is it? I just wasted $60. It's incredible. You should try it. Oh, what's this? Huh? Early what? Oh, that's like an Easter egg. Oh, additional enemies, spawn achievement. What? Huh. That's okay, okay. Like I was like, yeah, I've never seen this. I've never seen this loot before. Of course I hadn't. Of course I hadn't. Okay, let's buy some of these. And for later, because it is a very good weapon. Oddly enough, we're gonna buy a longsword just in case, you know. You never know when you're about to use a longsword for the memes. Guys, how big of a normie I am if I just think straight swords are cool. Like, it's the most basic thing imaginable. I think swords are the peak of literature. Okay? Legit. We are not getting it that high up, but still, let's try it out. So we can get this, and fuck, 5 level 2s now. God fucking damn it. We're gonna have to go to some caves. We're gonna have to do some farming now. God fucking damn it. I'm sorry, man. I have to go to sleep. I really wish to continue. Congrats with your new job, and I hope that clip won't reach. See you soon. Have a beautiful night, Ahmedita. Hope everything is fine on your side. I'm sorry that I don't stream Elden Ring more often, but you know how it is. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed. I beat the Black Rabbit Brotherhood second. Oh, yes. I love the first one. I love the first one because I thought that has to be one of the only multiple enemy boss fights that have been correctly done in the whole Souls genre. It's incredible. But the second time, nah, I didn't enjoy that at all. I didn't enjoy that at all. But I have only played Lies of P once, so who knows? Maybe on my second attempt, I will enjoy it more. That boss, I mean, I love that game. In general, I think it's excellent. So I have no reason to do the conversations here, but I just really like both Hugh and Roderica. I love them both. So I wanna, every single time that I can, I do the side objective of.
It's all of it. I'm still looking.
Yeah, this.
If I do, I suppose I'll ask Matt. Certainly, I know he's. I can tell. I suppose I'll ask.
I always do this, even though it's a waste of my time. I always do it. I love them. I love them so much. Hugh is the absolute biggest fucking bro, and Roderica is the purest fucking thing. It's a pure soul. Okay. So we are ready for what comes. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are ready for what comes next, I think. So it's time to finally go to Liurnia, and let me check how. Oh, it's only been 2 hours. Yeah, it's we are fine for now. We are fine for now. We can keep going. But I'm gonna have to go and get some coffee and visit the toilet because it's been a while. So I'll be right back. Give me some minutes, please, and see you in a moment. I'm back. Oh boy. Guts, if you're still here, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to translate that to me. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Not even a chance. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I have forgotten. Uh, I would probably like going here to try and get some more materials. Probably do Celia at some point during today so we can get access to this section of the map. Also, we need to go to this trader that is just around the corner and buy some stuff from him. Getting the Godric's rune, it can be useful, specifically because of the new system Reforged has, in which you can get like basically free levels. But the main thing that I forgot about, which I think we're about to do just now, we're gonna do this just now. We need to get certain things from down there. Oh, wait a minute, I'm forgetting about way more stuff. No, actually, I'm not. I already got the whetstone from the castle, did I? Yes, we did. Beautiful. Okay. God damn. This is it. So there's a fucking other golden seed that you can get from down here, and I always forget about it because it's the one that is the most out of the way from this whole early game song and dance. Like, you need to do a long ass like, it's a long ass path till you find it, just for one though. And most of the times when I come here, it's either because I want to fight the spectre animal early because it looks amazing and it's such an easy boss if you get here later, so there's no reason to come back to it. Or if you want to cheese the champion jar to get the carrying capacity talisman. The thing is, with the build that I'm gonna be using, like, I'm staying at nimble frame even if I change from this weapon to this. So there's literally no reason for me whatsoever to get that talisman at this point. There's no reason at all. Because in this mod, you start with 100 equip load, and you cannot modify it without using talismans. If you get more stamina, you're just getting more stamina. Your weight load doesn't change at all. Also, I almost forgot. There's a merchant here. We should probably visit him. Now that I think about it. Yeah, we should probably do that. Those runas are always useful. Just in case we need to buy something. Not for leveling, of course. But, you know. I really like the look of my character. She looks like a Sith Lord. Looks fucking dope. Basically, Sith Lord Millicent. I was really close to, like, real fucking close to using the webcam today, but even though it's 100% my style on the videos, during live streams, it's kind of. I don't particularly like the idea of just streaming my face to the internet on live, you know? Because sometimes you look like you're angry or whatever, and somebody might take it the wrong way. When you're actually not. Maybe you're just tilted because the game fucking kicked your ass into the ground, which is fair and completely understandable. But yeah, streaming, I don't think streaming is easy. That's another reason why I don't do it so often. Like, people that can maintain composure for 10 hours straight while dealing with all kinds of random idiots. Let's be real. And have a smile on their faces and be able to focus on the game while also reading chat and shit. Like, yeah, like we joke. We joke about it like, yo, you have a really easy job. What are you talking about when they complain about anything? But I honestly think their job is not that easy. Like, you need to have certain talents to be able to do it consistently without going crazy cuckoo in the head. So yeah. Also, it probably has something to do with the fact that I don't sound like it at all, but I'm actually really introverted though, like really. It's just that I try to overcompensate because I know how I am, and whenever I'm in a social situation, I look like I'm on drugs or something when I'm not. Again, it's just you know how you are. So for people to not think that you're angry with them or whatever, you need to compensate somehow. This little, I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna fucking die. Let me tell you. Oh no, no! Please don't. Let me go. Oh. Okay, that was very close. Oh my god, this guy's gonna fucking kill me. You know the worst part? I'm coming here to get some materials and then I have to do the exact same thing again. Oh, it's a level 3. Look at that. Okay, that's good to know. I always remember that there's a smithing stone there, but I never remember which one is it. Okay, he has a fucking bow, so let's not fuck around with him. Brother. Oh no. Okay, that's much better. There we go. Bye-bye. He's still trying, though. He's still trying. So what I'm doing is I'm hoping that this guy sells some level 2s. because again, getting materials in Reforged way harder, way harder. I was so happy to find this guy the first time because it's like he's in his little bubble here, so close to danger, but at the same time like so safe in this little room, playing his music, and it sounds beautiful.
A customer.
It was a surprise to find this guy. That's what we need. This and this, and we can. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! This is completely useless to me because it's not like we can respec or anything, but we can get some of those things for sure. And we are also gonna do this. Come on.
Customer.
There we go.
Goodbye till next.
That's it.
I didn't want to be doing much, just lay out.
No, 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 no. Okay, 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 okay. Chill, chill. So I need two more level 2s. So I think we got this. I think we can actually just go to the to Raya Lucaria straight up. Level 6 should be enough, even at level 1. Because even in this mod, like it's not like the bosses that are too tanky or anything. They're actually very weak. I got that, yes I did. But yeah, Renala, you can essentially just bully the shit out of her. But there's a different problem though. The wolf, wolf at level 1, that's harder. That's harder to deal with. I think I'll manage. I have practiced that fight like a decent amount of time for sure. We're gonna use this. Let me buy from you, brother.
Surprised no matter why don't.
And that's what we need. There it is. And level 3, beautiful. Did I? Yes, yes, I did. So there's a very funny thing that happens in this mod whenever you try to get to the Raya Lucaria Academy. You need to get the key, as always, but here comes the funny part. If you wake up the dragon gets the key on his mouth. And you need to kill the dragon in order to be able to get into Raya Lucaria. Oh, you were eating dinner. I'll probably have to get some food in the near future. It's not that late for me at this point, but it starts to get a little bit late. We are going straight up to Raya Lucaria now, and I was trying to explain. There's another one of those instances where the game tells you to play itself. The key that you need to get in order to be able to get inside Raya Lucaria. The key that is close to the dragon. If you wake up the dragon, the dragon grabs the key with his mouth, and you need to kill the dragon, and there's nothing else you can do. You gotta be stealthy. It is so hilarious. They find so many ways to troll you.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
There we go. Oh, that's just beautiful. +7 though. Damn, this is not gonna be an issue whatsoever. We are gonna absolutely destroy Raya Lucaria today. The thing is, Morgoth? Morgoth? Oof. Yeah, that's something else. Morgoth is something else. The one thing that really pushes me to try to learn Spanish is because learning Spanish mean I can understand people from South America, Mexicans and Spanish people are up. Yeah, I mean, like they say that English and Spanish are the two most widely spoken languages in the world, and it's more than likely correct. Like then you'll hear some people say, "No, it's Chinese," but most Chinese people are on China, though. So for all that you know, you might go your entire life without having to even interact with a Chinese person ever. But yeah, Spanish, whole of Latin America is spoken there, with of course different variations, which are way different to the ones that we use in Spain. And yeah, there are a lot of Spanish people all around the world, and in USA, the exact same thing, like a lot of Latinos. Makes sense. And it's clear that you can very easily understand English already, because my English is not perfect. Yours is probably not either, and you're still understanding every single thing that I'm saying. So it's very clear that English is not a problem for you. So yeah, if you wanna learn another language, just go for it. It's only gonna do you good. Beautiful. I only know Arabic and English, but I know a lot of Dutch and German. Damn. I would like to know Japanese. I would like to know Japanese, even though it has to be one of the hardest languages out there. Because like, let's not beat around the bush. It's not for cultural reasons or whatever. It's not. It's not. It just happens that a lot of my favorite entertainment comes from right there. So a lot of times I wonder myself, is this correctly translated? Are they pushing some type of agenda on this translation? I just want the original version. I want to know Japanese so I can understand what the fuck they're saying. For example, one of my favorite video game series, which is mainly story focused, is Ace Attorney. The visual novels in which you play the lawyer guys. The lawyer investigator visual novel games, right? Well, the prequels, which are the last games they released in that series, they were stuck in Japan for at least like 7 years. We had no idea they were even gonna try to translate them at some point. So for all that time, I was like, if I knew Japanese, this wouldn't be an issue. I mean, at least we got them. We managed in the end. Okay, right, Lucaria time. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. There's another golden seed that you can get from here. There it is. Japanese is awesome, but I really want to learn it. I'm trying to do two things at the same time, and that doesn't work out very well. I'll read you whenever I arrive to the. And I didn't get down from my horse. In this mod, like sections with enemies like this, they don't allow you to go to pass in the horse. You need to walk again, so they incentivize you fighting the enemies. It is all done in purpose for you to play the fucking game. Japanese is awesome, but really hard. I really wanna learn it, but I know I'm not good English to learn a language like Japanese. If I could put enough time to it, but it's still hard. It's just not hard. It's also like really different. Like really different. I don't know how Arabic works, but the only comparison that I can make is to English and Spanish, because English and Spanish are not that different. Not that different. So basically, it's like it's not the fact that you need to learn new words. It's you have to learn new rules from the beginning. It's just the way they intonate. They like a lot of Japanese comes from the difference between saying something like this or saying something like this, and you can understand the difference in intonation that I just did. But in Japanese, it's an actual part of the language, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's that sounds tough as fuck. That's the reason they sound so flowery when they talk, I think. Because tone is a huge part of that language. So like you need to learn how to write it and read it in three different versions, like spoken English, but it's Japanese. Uh, the easy kanji version and the hard kanji version. It's stupid. I do animation. You do animation, damn. But I really want to learn game dev because I really want to. Okay. Let me tell you something. I do game dev for fun. It's one of my hobbies. I'm trying to make a game by myself on my spare time. You should absolutely get into game dev if it's something that sounds like it could be interesting to you. But I'm gonna give you two pointers. The first thing is that if you have never coded in the first place, don't start with game dev. Try to do like a course or something, whatever. Just try to learn Java or try to learn Python. Try to learn whatever programming language that is object based. Try to learn any of them, literally any of them, one of them. It will do you good. It will do you a lot of good later if you're trying to get into game dev. Even if it's just at a base level, do it. The other thing, Souls games have to be one of the hardest fucking things to code. Because it's not just the code. It's actually, to make it good, there's like a lot of fucking work put into the animations and the hitboxes, and animations and hitboxes are the most essential part of these games. They're animation based to the point where, like, when I press R1 and this attack is coming out, it's not sending an order to a code to execute in one side the animation and in the other side a hitbox that happens X time after. No. It's not like that. The hitbox is baked in the animation. And the colliding of that hitbox with the enemy is what triggers the rest of the code that does the damage. Animations are that important in Souls games. It is a very different way to do things to how other games function. But yeah, in Souls games, it be like that. If you want to imitate the style and make it feel as close as possible, you need to get into some really hard stuff like that. And for the most part, like you would need to recreate those systems from zero, or at least using some kind of assets from the store, because the a game engine Dark Souls uses and Elden Ring uses, it's proprietary. It's a FromSoft engine. This doesn't run on Unreal Engine. This doesn't run on Unity. This runs on the FromSoft engine. And you ain't gonna get it anywhere. Yeah, just something to keep in mind. Also, forget about fucking Unreal 5. Unreal 5 is trash. It has a lot of very good things, but the very good things that it has, Unreal 4 also has them. Unreal 4 doesn't share the same problems. Because yes, it's gonna make your life way easier in a lot of regards, but then your game is gonna work like shit because you have no idea about optimization. And Unreal 5 is hell. It is literal hell. And I know, because that was the first engine I learned, and I regret it very deeply. I was doing a Vampire Survivors clone with the aesthetics of Tarkov or the aesthetics of Stalker. That was my game project. And I just had to stop Like it was Unreal 5 was just being a thorn on my side. I can share a video if you're interested later. I have a game idea. It's a Souls-like game that takes place in a fictional world I made based on one of my fictional stories. Oh, you're also a writer.
Anything.
Sound like a creative person.
Nervous, safe.
Like I also have a fictional world that I have thought of, but the thing is, being realistic, if I wanted to share the whole version of that, the only game that would make it justice would be an RPG. And making an RPG, like people see those RPG maker games and they are like, ah, this looks so easy. It's not. It has to be one of the hardest fucking things to code and balance correctly, and it's really long. Like you have to essentially make like 30 hours of content. So I would probably make a shooter game, a simple old school shooter game that kind of hints at the story, so you can generate some interest in the player, and then if they want, they can read the fucking notes that are hidden somewhere. Like very generic way of telling a story, and not the best, but it works. Mm. We have +7, and we can. Oh, hold the fucking phone. We can actually get this. We can get another free level though. We can get another free one. Sick.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
There we go. Oh, this is giving me no issues. So the game works like this: if you have two characters, one play like Sekiro, the other plays like the hunter for Bloodborne. That's a little bit ambitious. Let me tell you something. Whenever you do something like that, as in, oh, I have one character that plays like one way, and the other character that plays the other way, that means that you essentially have to develop two games at the same time, because the enemies have to be fun and work for both of those characters. Because what you're telling me is that you need to make enemies that can work in a parry system like Sekiro, but at the same time they also need to be balanced for you being able to dodge like in Bloodborne, and that my friend sounds like an absolute nightmare to do. I wouldn't want to code that. I know a lot of people that have started game dev because I mean I was in a private school with them. That's where I started to learn, but I already knew a lot about it because I did a couple of things before, and I work in coding. That's my job. I'm a coder. Not in the video game industry, of course, but I'm a coder. That's my job. So, like, I heard the things that those people in the academy wanted to do, and they were all so happy at the beginning, like, yo, now I'll be able to do this. And then they realize that it is basically impossible to do by yourself unless you are willing to just lose your entire life and go crazy cuckoo in the head. You need to be less ambitious. You need to think, like, if you wanna do like a Souls-like game, do a Souls-like game. But you gotta be realistic. You need to do something. You need to do something different than everyone else. So that is the thing that separates your game from the competition. And that something different that you're making has to be interesting enough so it can support an entire game with a simpler idea. Because you're not gonna have those 40 bosses. You're not gonna have those 100 weapons. You're not gonna have the full-fledged stat system. You're not. I know it sounds harsh, but it is the truth. Like it's not gonna be like that, especially not for your first game. Your first game is always gonna suck for the most part. So if you wanna learn how to do a Souls-like game, do it. Like, go ahead, but have realistic expectations. If you can make a game with like 6 bosses and 4 weapons and a police dodge and block and parry system. And it is fun. You have done way more, like way more than you have any right to do. So yeah, be realistic and try to do something original. That's the thing. Okay, there's like a smithing stone here, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, and again, like I don't want to break anyone's dream. Like I don't want to break dreams, but I also have dreams. I also have dreams. I also have ambitions, and I prefer to tell you this, so you don't lose a whole year of your life, and you can think things think things first, rather than just it's hard. It's hard. But absolutely, if you wanna go into game dev, fucking think about whatever that sounds easy. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna be easy anyways. But think of something that sounds easy and cool, and just try to do it. And you try to do it, and if it's fun, cool. If it's not, try again. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's just practice, 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 and try to be realistic. And if you are good, if you do good ideas that people like, at some point, instead of being just you, it will be you plus maybe other 3 people, and then you can be a little bit more ambitious, you know? That's how it works. Of course, there are always exceptions. There are geniuses out there. Some of my favorite shooter games from the last 3 years have been made by a single guy. But of course, it's way easier to make an old-school shooter game than a Souls-like. Way easier, way easier. Okay, that 3-hit combo always gets me. Oh, you have to dodge forwards. I always forget. Yeah, first try in a while is very difficult. This boss is actually not a joke at all. This boss is fairly difficult. The only easy thing that he has is that he has not that many attacks, actually. Like, you can quickly learn the full moveset. But actually understanding what you have to do to DPS him without being a little pussy, hard. It is hard the first time. The thing is, he usually is very not tanky at all. So you just steamroll him, and you don't have time to realize how hard it can be. Oh, come on. Oh, come the fuck on. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. Yeah, but essentially, like, the game that I wanted to make, I just fucking imagine, like, an old-school shooter, like one of the old Dooms or Quake or whatever, just one of those old-school shooters. Just that game with a Soviet aesthetic. That's about it. Like, that's the only thing that I wanted to make. Like, not very ambitious, but original. Well, original until certain point, because then a game that is basically just that came out. It's called Hrot. H-R-O-T. Hrot. And that game is essentially what I wanted to make. Maybe a little bit more fantasy and less serious. Maybe what I want to make is a more tactical looking, you know? Like, essentially old school shooter Tarkov without the looting mechanics or anything. I just want to be a cool ass guy with a fucking assault rifle and a cool ass shotgun, blasting another special ops guys in fucking Soviet Russia. That's about it. Like, just for the aesthetics. No complex ideas whatsoever. But it's just something that I think it's something that does not exist, and I want it to exist. And if no one does it, it has to be me at some point. That was butt crunching. Oh, come on, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, come on, brother. Oh, how am I not dead? How am I not dead? Did the talisman save my ass there? He just moves around. No! I'm so mad. I'm so mad at myself. I tried to fit a jumping attack in there, and I failed. I should probably go to the Weeping Peninsula and get some tears for my flask, because I'm basically not using it. In fact, I'm so used to using it as a buff before the fight that I'm popping it every single time and wasting it for no reason whatsoever. Hello, motherfucker. That's a little bit bullshit. That's a little bit bullshit. What's your favorite NPC in Elden Ring? My favorite is Ansbach. Yes, it's Ansbach. He's incredible. What an absolute bro. What an absolute bro. You literally kill Moog, his master, and he's like, yeah, I mean, I understand. It's what happens, you know. It's what happens. That's the whole deal with the lords, you know. Sometimes you just have to do that. You're still my fucking bro, and I'm gonna fight to death at your side. You cannot be more bro than that. It's incredible. That old guy, he's incredible. I love him so much. I mean, Rani is also pretty good. I love her story so much. Her ending is my favorite. Like most people, to be honest. But yeah, I also really like Rani. There's like a lot of hidden lore there. And Millicent, I also really like it. Millicent, Rani, Ansbach, and honestly, Roderica and Huge. Like, for how basic they are, I really like them. If we're speaking about characters, I mean, there's I know way too much about the lore. So it probably would be Marika, if I'm completely honest. Alexander, of course. Which, by the way, you wanna hear something really funny? You said you wanted to learn Spanish. Okay. So, whenever that this game came out, people were making like a lot of jokes because not Marika but Marica. If you pronounce it like that, Marica in Spanish is a way of meaning gay. So yeah, we had a field day with that. Yeah, chat Frey. The thing is, Godfrey doesn't have that much depth to him. Like, he fits a purpose in the story, but that's about it. Like, he doesn't have that much impact. He basically marries Marika, does her bidding, and then for reasons that I'm not gonna speak about, because if I get to the DLC, I'll share all my theories then. But basically, he gets thrown out, and that's it. And then he comes back like any other Tarnish, and that's all his lore. I'm dead. Maybe not. There we fucking go. Okay, that was real close. That was real close. Also, someone who I don't like at all, fucking what's his face? Goddamn Mikola. Fucking hate Mikola with my whole soul. Which I mean, it's kind of the point. I guess it's kind of the point because he's basically Keith Griffith, you know. Like, he has like the whole deal, the whole fucking deal. He's Kid Griffith, so he's kind of hateable just because of that. I mean, it's a very good character. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a very good character, but I fucking hate that kid. Celubis, oh my god, he has to be the most despicable fucking NPC in the whole game, and in the whole series, because okay, whenever we get there, I'll share some knowledge. Celubis is not just the guy that... Okay, I'm gonna shut myself up. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes with Celubis. It's not just the old man that you meet in the Rani's quest. It's not just that. It goes way deeper. Of course, like the thing is, and right now we're talking about taste. Like, do I hate this guy or not? Right? Because that's taste. But I mean, a villain. You're supposed to hate a villain. That doesn't mean that you cannot like the character. I hate this villain because he's a good villain, because he's a good character, and that's the reason I hate him, because he's making me hate him. That's the thing. Sometimes you need to address that elephant in the room. So some people don't differentiate between those two things. It's like, yo, this character is a piece of shit. It's like, yeah, of course he is. He's a villain. Okay, so this fight is not that changed from the base game. The little kids, they regen health, so you cannot just hit them and that's it. You actually need to kill them for it to work. And Renala herself, well, you're actually never fighting Renala in this fight. You're just fighting an illusion created by Rani to protect her mother, which is something that some people don't understand about this fight. Okay. So Renala herself, like, she can do some summons earlier into the fight, but for the most part, she's unchanged. She's still really easy. But aesthetically and story-wise, this has to be my favorite fight in the game. Like, they finally did the magic gimmick boss well. I think this is the best gimmick magic boss. Also, the music in this fight, like, I have heard this song so many times, and it still fucking raises the hairs on my skin. Gives me the fucking chills, brother. And originally, like, these kids were gonna have way darker lyrics. Like, they were not singing, they were just speaking, and it was fucked up. Like, I have heard their release content. It's fucked up. This whole fight is fucked up, and that's the reason I love it. There we go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't think we're winning, by the way. She's gonna one-shot me or something in the second phase. Yeah, it happens to me too. I don't like killing characters either. For the most part, like, if I want to be fair, what I'll do is get the character quest till the point where I should be able to get that item, and then I just give it to myself with cheat engine. Yep. Like, it makes no sense, but I mean, it's kind of a testament to how good the characters are in this game and how well they are made, that you can attach yourself to them so much that it actually hurts killing them, even if it's your 7th playthrough or something. Like, it absolutely makes sense. Like, you're not the only person doing that. Did you know that you can do this? you can just do that. I'm just bullying this lady. Holy shit. I'm getting hit by that. Yes. Ah, I fucked it up, man. I fucked it up. Yeah, when I got hit by that first barrage, it was all over. I knew I fucked it up. Something like that was gonna happen. A fun fact: Faramasula means blue lighthouse in Greek. Okay, didn't know that. I know another interesting facts. In fact, I know most of the lore, like, by memory. But yeah, but Enir Ilium, if I'm not mistaken, means Tower of the Gods or Door to the Gods in Akkadian, which is gonna be really relevant whenever we get to the DLC, because I'm gonna share some fucking knowledge that most people don't know. Like, I've seen 2 people realize that. Me and one guy that runs a lore channel. But there is something really huge about the DLC. I'm not gonna speak about it for now, but yeah, whenever we get there, that's gonna be interesting to talk about. But let's, for now, just say that the whole previous generation in Elden Ring's world, and when I say previous generation, I mean the old ruins that you can find underground and shit. That whole civilization, you can learn the full story about it, and it's based on Mesopotamian both history and myth, and it is fucking fascinating. I showed that to Mythic, the bro that was here a while ago, and he straight up told me, brother, I am never gonna be impressed by any game story ever. Yeah, we'll get to that at some point. Okay, so I'm just realizing now, like, this phase is longer. Yeah, of course, literally, you're from there, right? Well, then prepare your ass then, because like again, like at some point I'm gonna talk about that. Actually, in fact, you know what? We can pause the level 1 for a moment, and I can show you what I found. I can go to one of my other profiles, one of my other save games, and I can just show you. Does that sound cool? Because like again, like nobody fucking knows about this. I found about it and I showed one of my best friends who is also very like he's also very into lore about these games, and he was like, "Brother, you have to make a video about this." And I thought, now that you say that, I have not checked if anyone has found this yet or not. So I went to YouTube, and some guy had made a video going even deeper than me 2 months before. That felt terrible. It's like, oh, if I had thought about this like 2 months ago, damn. But nah. But first, I need to kill this bitch. And when I say bitch, I mean this wonderful character. Love Renala. Love her. But again, like, we are not fighting Renala. Just in case you didn't know, like, this is not Renala. This is just a fucking... Like, this is basically a trap card made by Rani to protect her mother. Because her mother is clearly fucking crazy at this point and not in any way, shape, or form able to fight anyone. And I'm gonna fucking die because... Can I heal, please? Ah! Come on! There we go. Okay. Exactly, it is based on Babylon. Exactly. In the Tower of Babel, in fact. That's a new version of the attack. That's like a sweep. That looks so cool. Okay, we might not win, actually. You know what? Oh my fucking god, what the... Yo, Ronaldo fucking destroyed my ass right now. Oh my god, dude. Also, we have been going for a while. I think this is a good place to stop for now. I'm not gonna end the stream yet. But I'm gonna swap up to my other character and I'm gonna show you what I mean. Because, like, again, like, this is fucking fascinating. You're not ready for this shit. You're not ready for this. Everyone that I show this to, they freak out. You're not ready for this shit. Oh, hey, look, it's Gus from Burke. Look. Okay, so this is the complete the completed run where I have everything unlocked. So okay, let me so all of this starts right here. When I say old ruins, I mean things like this. Things like this. Because this is clearly not from Nokron, clearly not from the same civilization. And especially things like this. Okay. Like, what does this mean? We'll come back to this at some point. So, all of these starts. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna. This should be the best place to show you this. I think. Yeah, this should be the. This should be the grace. So this whole fucking journey of discovery, it all begins here. Okay, so I was playing the DLC like in my third, for the third or fourth time or something, and I again took a look at these things right here, and as most people, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like no, but for real, like these big rocky ships or whatever, like they are everywhere. These coffins, what the fuck are those? And they are down on the hole in the ground here in the fissure, and it's like a lot of them. So I finally got close to one of them. Okay, can I get up there? Can I get here? Okay, let me. Oh my god! Please. Well, I think you can see it. What does this guy look like? What does this guy look like? Like this is not a test, by the way. I'm not like I know the answer. No, no, no. Like, does this guy remind you of anything? Be it Elden Ring related or not? Does this guy remind you of anything? Okay, you seem to have just realized something. What does this guy remind you of? It's gonna take a while to explain. Yeah, let me know. What are you thinking of? Well, just in case, I'm gonna go and show what I mean. What would be the best place to take a look at? He reminds me of a character from history class I studied about. Hope I'm not missing the point. Um, what he reminds me of, what he reminds me of, is certain religious figure. But before speaking about religion, I think this is the grace. Hopefully, I didn't fuck it up. Is this it? No, this is not it. Fucking hell. Which is the one? Maybe this one? Hope this doesn't take a long time. I have forgotten some of the graces. No, again, like this is not it. Or maybe it is. No. This is a new grace from this mod. Maybe here. Let's go check. Hot fucking damn it. Not here either. This is it, I think. This is it. There we go. This is the correct one. So, look at this guy. So, this is the same guy. He doesn't have a name. There's no reference to this guy anywhere in any item description in this game. There's no reference to him. In the community, the people that know about lore, we usually call this guy Elden John for the memes. We call him Elden John for the memes. But from now on, I'm gonna call him the Patriarch. And he's holding a slate. Just like certain religious figure in Christian religion. Which I'm failing, like oh my fucking god, like my English is failing me today. Like it's not Noah. It's not Noah. He also kind of represents Noah, but I'm not speaking about Noah. Yes, he's always at Mowing Palace, and he's everywhere. When you start thinking about Elden John, he's literally every fucking where. Okay. Give me a sec, boys. Moses. God fucking damn it. How can I be so slow sometimes? Yeah. So this guy reminds me of Moses. Because he's also holding a fucking slate, right? Yeah, I'm also an atheist, but it is but it is like religion is fascinating to me because so much about culture and history has been influenced by it, so it's fucking fascinating to me. And especially like FromSoft games take a lot of hints from it. So yeah, I'm talking about Noah and the Ten Commandments, and as you can see, he's holding a slate, and I cannot prove it to you right now. I cannot prove it to you right now unless I put something on the screen. But the slate that he's holding contains an image of the earth tree. And as you can see, on his feet, there's another slate. That slate is a real slate. It's a real slate that exists in our world. And I know because I've seen it in person when I visited London last year. And that slate is... Okay, I'm gonna try... You know what? Maybe I can just show some images on screen right here. Oh, there we fucking go. I think I can do this. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be able to just do a full presentation here. This is my TED Talk now. This is my Elden Ring lore TED Talk. This is gonna be incredible. So, where's this folder? ER lore. Yeah, there we are. So, here we go. There it is. That's the slate on the floor. That's the slate on the floor. And this is a real slate that exists. And this represents the Mesopotamian map of the world, with the main city in the center and the two rivers, Tigris and Euphrates. Okay? And this guy is dropping that slate on the floor and changing it to one with the earth tree. And I wonder what that could mean. Because it's not like in Elden Ring's world there's two rivers either, right? And it's not like between the two rivers there's something, right? It's not like the Land of Shadow is literally the center of the lands between, which you can learn in this tower. This hurts, by the way. I am swapping between both maps. Because if you didn't know, or if you didn't realize, this whole map, like, this is not like an island. This is not an island. When you get to the... Okay, let me show you this shit. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This is absolutely stupid, by the way. Because, like, this is so well done, it's unbelievable. Did you see the veil? Did you see that veil? This is sorcery. This is a miracle that is covering the center of the lands between. Okay? It is covering, and if you look at the profile of everything, like if you draw this line, it perfectly matches this. This is literally a part of the lands between. Okay? So, now we have established that this game is deep-rooted in Babylonian myth and Babylonian history. which would also make Ener Ilum the Tower of Babel, because it is a tower that allows you to transcend and become a god instead of speaking with the gods. Well, I know this is mind blowing already, but remember, a while ago we were not speaking about the Primarch. We were not speaking about the Elden John. We were speaking about the coffins. What are the coffins? What the fuck are the coffins? Because, like, again, like, this doesn't explain anything to me yet, right? Like, if I go, for example, here's a good spot. Here's a good fucking spot to show you this. Okay, so why are these coffins, like, shrouded in rock? But then you look at the ceiling and it looks like it's dripping. And then it fucking hit me. They are not coffins, they are arcs. This is because in Babylonian myth there's also the ark myth and the big flood myth. There was a big flood in the lands between, but it was not a water flood. It was a lava flood. And these are the coffins. That is the reason why these coffins are dropping putrescence to the floor, and the boss is literally composed of both animal parts and human parts. And just in case that wasn't clear enough, by the way, like, just in case that wasn't yeah, like they're literally screaming it to our faces. There's not a single line of text in the game that explains this. But it gets even worse. Because the DLC is not the only proof to this. It is not. Because when you start realizing it, it's fucking everywhere, man. It is fucking everywhere, man. To the point where you can even see it on the map. If I come here, like, you will have probably looked around while playing Elden Ring and wonder what the fuck this is. So again, these towers clearly from a different culture, to the point where the architecture of this bridge is different from the tower. So they clearly made this bridge later. Okay, what's this? Why is it covered in stone? Why is it covered in stone? Huh? Why is everything around the lands between covered in molten stone? It is everywhere. When you start looking at this, there's no going back. It all makes sense then. It is literally fucking everywhere. It doesn't matter where I go. Like, again, here, the exact same thing. Like, have you ever wondered why you're in a cave, like in a mining cave, and suddenly you find like a big piece of a big column from a building or something? Like, it doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why is this big column inside this fucking cave? Well, it's almost like molten rock surrounded everything. It's everywhere. I could go to 1 million places in the map and show you this, but just trust me, like, it is fucking everywhere. And what would that lava flood be? Well, here it comes. It fucking comes. Where is it? Give me a second. Where is it? Okay, I'll just show the fucking image on the screen, because I clearly don't have it. So. the greater will, which plays the role of God in Elden Ring, contacted Elden John, which is basically a mix between Noah and Moses, and told him of the prophecy in which the greater will was coming to the lands between in the form of a star. And Elden John tried to save his civilization with said arcs in a whole fucking flood of lava because a literal meteorite collided with the earth. And there it is. Yeah, and there it is. And now we are gonna come full circle. Now we're gonna go full circle. Because there's literal proof to this. There's literal proof to this. Remember how I said before we were gonna come back to this? Well. They built the arcs. They started civilization again. They started procreating. It is literally their prophecy. It is literally their prophecy. Those are the arcs. They were there the whole time before the DLC fucking released. They were there the whole time. It is stupid. It is fucking stupid. Did you need to make a lore video? Is where you make a very video on Batividia. The thing is, again, someone did this video before me and they went even deeper. Like, they found even more shit 2 months before I found this. So yeah, I'm not the first. And also, my channel, for the most part, it is gameplay building shit channel first. I honestly don't think anyone from my channel will be interested in this. Maybe at some point. Whenever I'm older, I'm fucking divorced or something, I'm miserable, I'll just play the whole series with a notebook on my side and I'll just make lore videos about every single Souls game or something. I don't know, but clear it out for now. So yeah, that's the Great Flood theory. And Hidetaka Miyazaki, please get out of my fucking head. And this is just one of the reasons why this is my favorite video game ever. My favorite series of video games ever. And Elden Ring is just in the tippity top of that list. And it's well, there's a game that was close to very close to debunking this game on my list. Thank you guys, thank you so much, really. It means a lot. If you have not, if you like games like where you have to think and shit, play The Outer Wilds. Play The Outer Wilds. I cannot say a single thing more about that game, but it's a game that I cannot stream at all because it's a game that you can only complete once, and it's the best fucking game ever. If Elden Ring didn't exist, The Outer Wilds, WEDS, The Outer Wilds, not The Outer Worlds, which are 2 different games. Fucking play The Outer Wilds. It is incredible. It's fucking incredible. And I cannot say a single thing about it. Your profile picture. Okay, what is it now? I need to go to my own stream and open it. And click on you and go to the channel. And what the fuck, man? Yeah, that's that's basically what happened. So George R.R. Martin is like the limiter for Hidetaka Miyazaki's creativity. Like, he needs to put his paws in his back, and the moment he gets rid of him, it's gonna explode. So yeah, and that's gonna be it for today. It's been a long day, and I want to speak with my friends for a while. That's gonna be it for today. don't know when the next stream will be. This is very inconsistent, but I need to make some Warframe content, and there's like at least 3 videos that I have planned, and I have not started to work on. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the stream, and I'm happy that you have been around here for so long. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah. So that's it for today. We'll see you on the next one, whatever that content is. Bye bye.